Hello, and welcome to another episode of Pint Time with Backpacker Mike, and I'm going to be trying this Heretic Brewing and Distillery Company's chocolate hazelnut porter. Comes in at 7% on the Richter scale. I absolutely love Heretic. I have their first ever IPA that got a 10 on my show. Absolutely love Heretic. I will tag them in this. Love those guys over there and girls. But this is a porter with natural flavors added. It doesn't say. Always brewed in can at Heretic Brewing Company. They're out of Fairfield, California, by the way. But yeah, just chocolate and porter. So we're gonna get into this. But if you're not following me on the longer version of the show, you can follow me on YouTube. Click the little thing up there. I just finished the YouTube live. And today is episode 236. I will be interviewing John live from England about his recent travels to like Malta and Italy and various other places that he's visited. France, Paris, and various other places too. So we're going to talk about his travelers. He travels a bit like me, but he travels a lot with his family. So it'll be a really cool interview. So check that out on Facebook right after these two TikToks I upload for you. But first, let me get into some pretty cool beer cities here in the U.S. for you guys here on TikTok. And the first one I'm going to get into is Portland, Maine. That's right, Portland, Maine, which I think is actually on the Appalachian Trail. But the ideal place to have a beercation is Portland with national acclaimed breweries that are decades old and also some hot startups. One of the breweries that's a must do is the Allagash Brewing Company, which I've had Allagash here on the show before. It was really good. Also, Austin Street Brewing, Lone Pine Brewing, Maine Beer Company, and Oxbow's Barrel Room. Also, stop at one of the best brew pubs or best beer pubs in the country, and that is Navarre Res Beer Cafe, with only with over 30 taps, that is, and over 200 bottles of craft beer to try. So check out Portland, Maine. Portland, Maine seems to be a hot spot for a beercation. All right, let's go to Heretic Brewing and Distillery Chocolate Porter. See what this is all about. Oh man, that shot everywhere when I cracked it all over my notes. And I got it on my nose. It has definitely a chocolate notes on the nose for sure. A little bit of the earthiness of the porter, but mostly the chocolate notes. All right, let's go. Cheers, prost, sláinte, and skull for my Nordic friends. You know who you are. Oh yeah, that chocolate and hazelnut hits perfect. Wow, wow, that is really good. It even comes across a little creamy. Yeah, it's almost like a what are those things called? Those chocolate candies with the hazelnut in them. I can't think of the name of the stupid things now, but it's almost like that in a porter. Uh, wow, this is really good. I mean, Heretic always hits. They just always hit. All right, let me do a hard pour on this just to see if it changes the complexity any. Boy, that is dark and beautiful. Look at that, dark and beautiful there. Let's see if the hard pour changes the complexity any. If you get more of the hazelnut, more of the chocolate. Oh my, that just blends everything together. It is literally like you popped one of those hazelnut candies. I wish I could remember the stupid name. But it's almost like you popped one of those hazelnut candies in your mouth and took a sip of your delicious porter along with it. It's just perfection. Absolute perfection. Yeah, straight out of the can, you get a little bit more of the sweetness, followed by some of the bitterness with the chocolate. But on the hard pour, man, it's just all blended together. Beautiful, married sweetness. with the nuttiness and the bitterness of the chocolate. This is delicious. This is perfect. I got to go another 10. Another 10 for Heretic Brewing Company. Chocolate hazelnut porter. That is, man, that is amazing. All right, guys, as always, thank you for hanging out with me on Pint Time. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook or YouTube. Click on the YouTube link above there and give me a follow on YouTube. And as always, peace, love, and let's continue to experience this beautiful world together. And I'll catch you guys next time on Pint Time with Backpacker Mike. Peace.